Hello, my friends. I am here today to share my new project with you. And I'm excited because it's always fun to start something new. And I love being a teacher, and you know that. And thanks so much for all your comments and the discussion that we've started to have on my Skillshare posts that I have recently published in the Facebook group. So many thoughts about Skillshare, and some good and mostly disappointed. So yeah, I guess this was a good time to start something new. I'm not going to give up on Skillshare because I still really like the platform. I love being a teacher there, and I don't think that my teaching would have taken off without Skillshare, and I think it's going to get better, and it's just going to be better and better. So I want to stay. I like being a part of something. It feels like I'm part of something. I like being a teacher. I like contributing to that platform and growing together as a community of teachers. I think it's really important to me. I wouldn't want to go off on my own only and just like start a huge course of my own or something. It just doesn't feel like me. I really like the format of Skillshare, uploading smaller classes, and I'd love to try to do a little bit smaller, shorter classes so that I'm not always like doing these super long classes. But it's so hard. I pack as much information into them as possible. But anyways, that's not what I'm going to talk to you about today. So I do all these things with you guys here in the Facebook group, but it's all for free. And I like doing things for free, of course, as well. I think it's important. I think that education and learning things should be accessible for everyone. But I need to think about my time and what I'm putting into things. So I am starting a Patreon, and it's not like a traditional Patreon. It's not just like to support me, not like just give me money so that I can continue to play. I want this to be about helping you guys as well. I forgot where the camera was. I thought the camera was here. The camera's here. You're right there. Anyways, I want this to be about helping you as well and learn more. It's going to be about learning. It's not just about watching my process, because I don't personally think that my process is that interesting, but that's probably just something that I think you might think it is, and we can discuss that. But my idea is introducing Collection Club. Every month, I want to present a theme that is super popular within the surface design industry, and we are going to design around that together. I am still a working illustrator, and I'm creating collections every month, and I'm getting better and better. I've showed you before how my portfolio is building up, and I've shown you examples from my own portfolio, but this would be a way for me to feel like I can share more, because it will be a paid service to be a part of this collection club. I think that's a win-win for everyone. I get paid for the time that I'm putting in, and you also, if you pay a little bit of money, you're going to be more motivated to do the work and watch my videos rather than it being this like fun side thing. So I thought that we'd go into the computer, and I will introduce you to Collection Club and Patreon. If you guys haven't been supporting any artists there before, maybe you have no idea how it works. Again, Patreon is a kind of company. It's not my own platform, again, like Skillshare, but when I say it's well known, and I can say immediately Patreon, and people will understand what that is, for rather than me having to sell my own membership on my own website. I have to kind of like sell that idea first. What is that? How does that work? I'm not ready for that right now. So starting a Patreon felt like a really good first step. And yeah. So, okay, I'm working on so many things right now. So let me just close out of this. Like every month we're going to do a presentation. So in December, we're going to be doing Christmas, of course, Christmas/winter. And in November, we would have done fall harvest. And because I didn't want the membership to be completely empty when you join, I have filled it up with some videos for in the past few days. So I did fall harvest as a November theme. So there you have right ready to go. If you join now in December, you get 2 months of collections that you could work on for your portfolio. And my idea here, I have written it all out in this welcome or welcome post on Patreon about how it all works, and just go to the link I will share with you to read this and understand what it's all about. But I want to design collections with you together because I'm constantly designing, and I've been planning and planning. I have this notebook. It's a Skillshare notebook, but I'm using it for Patreon. In your face, Skillshare. So I've been thinking about the monthly themes for 2023 and what we can work on. And I'm thinking about like both like per month, there's sometimes themes that just make sense. Like in December, you do winter and Christmas, and in February, you do Valentine's Day. But I'm trying to mix it up so it's not too obvious. And I've learned so much being represented by 2 agents. I've been represented by agents now for 5 years. I've learned so much. I have so much to share, and I think that you guys know that if you've taken any of my Skillshare classes. So I'm excited that this will be a monthly thing. I will do a video presenting these different kinds of themes. If you wanted to know other kinds of themes we're going to be working on, it's like everyday birthday juvenile whimsy, or pride and girl power, spring florals, mixed sentiments, bridal, fruits and florals, back to school, etc. And I'm going to always make sure that these are interesting to everyone. So there's always like wiggle room with every kind of theme. And I think that it will just motivate you if you have a difficult time. We're all sitting by ourselves on our lonesome, trying to make this work, wanting to build up a surface design career. And I got distracted. Wanting to start by ourselves. So having this group, this collection club, I will be able to share my knowledge as much as I can about designing collections for a certain theme that's very popular in the surface design industry. And then throughout the month, I want to show maybe a little bit of my process if you want to see that. I've set up. Okay, I'm getting so excited that I get ahead of myself. I'm going to do monthly collection posts. So the start of the month, every month, I'm going to do a post where I have a video presenting what that theme is all about and ideas for how to do that. I have a PDF that I've written with different themes. So you have it written and visually. Go through Pinterest and colors. Very thorough. So you have 1,000 ideas of where to start. And then I will also be creating collections because I need to do my 2 collections per month for my agent. And you will be working with me by yourself. And somehow at the end of the month, I don't really know how this will work. You can maybe submit your collections to me or something like that if you want to. And I can do like I do in the Facebook group, a feedback session. For the moment, I'd like to just have that included in the monthly price. But if we have a lot of members, we'll see. Then I might limit it and have a different tier, as it's called, a different tier, membership tier. But for right now, I just want to have one. I want to keep it simple. I don't want to have like different tiers. It's confusing to me, and I wouldn't know which one to put in what. But later on, maybe I'd have a tier for feedback if it's going to become overwhelming, because again, I put a lot of time into that and I want to give back to you if you put in the time to create collections. So yeah, besides that monthly collection post, I want to also have fun with Patreon, and I want to share things that I'm working on or that's inspiring me. So I'm going to do Fun Friday posts as well. Here I have already done a flip through of my sketchbook, so it's really intimate view of what I'm working on and playing with, and it's like it doesn't have anything to do with my work, but I have so much fun doing that. And I might share books that I really enjoy, or other artists that are really inspiring, or other things like that that could help inspire you. And then I'm also going to do under the surface posts like I do in my Facebook group, where I talk about a certain theme. And here again, I can just really dive into that a little bit more. So I've already set up here, I've done a collections 101 post where I go over how to make a collection, because if you're starting in this membership and you have no idea where to start, I need to give you a starting point. And then I did sell sheets so that you can be organized, and every month I will do other posts like that. Again, let me see if I have written down. I want to do definitely want to do some kind of pep talk and talk about how it's important to start where you are, and done is better than perfection, because I think a lot of artists are in their own way. I see that every time in all of the feedback sessions that you don't even dare send to me, and I'm not even a client. You just need to get your work out there. I want to do stuff about building client relationships and planning, and what you need in a basic portfolio. Agents, I could do that again. I got even more great questions from you guys. Copyrights, contracts, I could go a little bit deeper into. And then anything else that you request, because this is going to again be about you, what you need help with, and how I can guide you. So yeah, as of right now, I am having the membership cost $7 per month. And I see that as that's one fancy ice cream that you're treating yourself to per month. Like before, you can say one of those really fancy coffees or ice cream and a waffle cone with tons of amazing handmade caramel sauce on top. And for that price, you'll get all this information and inspiration in this beautiful package in a bow every month of how to create a collection. And I think it will just keep you super motivated if you are working towards building your portfolio and sending it out. I want to help you with that structure, and I hope that $7 feels really doable for you. I feel like it feels doable to me. That's a amount of money that just feels like, if that makes a difference to another artist per month, that is something that I can definitely do. I've started to also, the way that Patreon works, you don't have to sign up for an entire year. I don't even have that function yet because I'm a new creator. I can't even offer annual memberships yet. I don't know how long that takes. But you can jump in and out of the membership as well. I will post in my newsletter every month what theme is going to be worked on that month. So if there's something that you're just not interested in, you can jump out of the membership and come back in another month, or just just a couple months. It's totally up to you. It's really flexible and free. That's what I do with other people here on the platform. Ouch. I love, like I've told you, Emma Maliauka. And I've been a Patreon of hers for the last, I think, 6 months or something. I just canceled my subscription for her, mainly because I had 2 Patreon accounts, which was so stupid. And I kept having to whatever. But I will make sure I'm gonna become a member of hers again because I loved it. Hidden Secrets is my favorite. And just getting this look into your work. And she makes these messy illustrations, and she shows her process, and she shows all the materials that she uses and how she uses them. It's been so incredible. So I love that. Another illustrator that is amazing here is Rebecca Green. If you're not following her here on Patreon, she's amazing. She has 1,000 patrons and hers is $5 a month. And she just shares so openly. She already shares so much via her blog and her newsletter. But here's a step extra. I think that's why she calls it. It's like the dessert club, because it's like, yeah, it's that little something extra. And she's just amazing. Like she um shows her process, both like showing how she's painting and getting a view in that, but she'll also like sit down and chat about different things or just chat in general. And I really enjoy her. I'd love to hear if there's anybody else that you enjoy on Patreon. There's other huge Patreon artists like Fran Nerd and Lay, what's it called? Lay Elixum. Yeah, I'm really excited for this, and I hope that it will be helpful for you as well. And again, you can see it as a treat for you. You can see it as a treat for me if you just want to give me $7 for 1 month. I mean, because I've been giving you so much for free, or you just want to support me, or you want to support yourself, or you need like that kick in the pants and you want to get this going but you just can't do it yourself. That is just my biggest hope, that if you do this with me, I plan on, I don't know how well this is going to go. I know that in the beginning it's going to be a little bit, maybe not so many members as I would like, or as we would like in the membership, but as long as we have a nice group of, I don't know how many, we can get it going, and it's going to be so fulfilling for all of us. But I would like to at least, like, I'm not going to give up after a couple months. I'm going to at least put in 6 months, and if there's nobody here and it's just like cobwebs and it's not, I'll just give up after 6 months. But at least I'm going to give it a go, and I think that it is going to do well, because I have been paying attention in these feedback sessions to what you need help with most, and it's collections. That's what you're submitting to me. That is what I've been talking the most about when I am doing these feedback sessions. It's always about collections. I feel like I'm a broken record, but it just made me realize that you still need help with this, and there's constantly new students coming into my Facebook group and on Skillshare, and this is just another outlet and another way that I can help you with something that I'm really good at. I think that I'm really good at making collections now and understanding it and how to turn things on its head. You could do, I'm so excited for this. So thank you for considering being a part of this. Thanks for giving it a go. You can always just try for a month and see how it is. Oh, I appreciate you guys so much. And don't worry, you don't have to send me lots of comments like, oh, I wish that I could join right now. It's no problem. Just join later in a couple months. And then, what's fun about joining a membership once it's like been around for a while is that you can binge watch all the videos, because it's gonna like compile after month. So I like doing that as well. That's kind of like why I like jumping out of Rebecca's for a while, because she doesn't post like tons and tons of content. She posts content, but I love like skipping a couple months and I'll jump back in, and then I have like 2 months of stuff to watch, because that's just how I like it. So yeah, what was I gonna say? I was just thanking you more. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for considering being a part of Collection Club and like starting from the ground up. You can help me figure out how to do this, so it will be really beneficial. Give me more ideas. And of course, sign up if you want to. It's $7. It's 85 Swedish crowns per month for right now. As I said, maybe I will do later a little bit more expensive one if feedback sessions become overwhelming, but we'll see. I like the simplicity of having everybody equal and the content equal for everyone. So that's it. I think I mentioned everything. It's plus taxes and boring stuff like that, whatever, but this is going to be exciting, and I think it's going to also make me more motivated to create my artwork every month as well, because sometimes it's not a drag to create these 2 collections for my agent, but sometimes it is. Thank you all. I'll see you in Collection Club. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna do, we have already the, oh my God, I'm just blabbing about, stop it. Go into the link and check it out for yourself. Read the post, read my email, everything, and just jump in and try it. Okay. All right, but now it's the awkward where I have to like stop sharing. Okay. Like, oh, I'm so excited, you guys. Like, it's fun to do a new project because doing all the planning and figuring that out. And I love creating these simple videos for you. I can't wait until I move to our new house in a couple months so that I won't be in my bedroom anymore and I can have my beautiful studio space again like I used to. But now I've been really nice to my boyfriend and he has my studio. It's only fair. He sat here for years too. I can't wait to have like a beautiful background again. And I think I'm gonna paint my studio walls pink, obviously. Okay, I'm excited about so many things. I hope you guys are excited too, not about just this, but like about life in general. Okay, bye.